Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, bringing you the final weekend edition of the salary cap report for Season 1 here in NBA 2K26, my team. I'm recording this obviously on Sunday, October 12th. Hopefully this video goes live sometime in the morning today. And obviously this is going to be the final weekend episode of the salary cap report because Season 2 starts in about 5 days, right? This upcoming Friday, October 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern. Season 2 will tip off, and that day is going to be a really pivotal day for a lot of MyTeam fans. Whether you're still playing the game or you're not, I think people are frustrated, and rightfully so, for a lot of reasons that have been well documented on this channel and on other channels. Actually, speaking of that, really quickly as a side note, but I think many of you guys who watch this series probably will care about this. Harry and I are planning to record a podcast this Thursday, which will then go live on Friday the 17th, probably around the time the new content arrives in the game around 11 a.m. Eastern, just to give you guys something to listen to while you're grinding whatever 2K gives us in Season 2. And in that podcast, we're going to be recapping what we got in Season 1 and maybe a little bit, maybe a lot of it, what we did not get in Season 1. I know Harry and I have a lot of thoughts, and we've actually done a really good job of not divulging all of our thoughts when it comes to what we've liked and what we've not liked about Season 1. We're saving it for the podcast, which I think will ultimately make it a better product for you guys listening at home. And then we're going to share our thoughts on the information that 2K does reveal for us for Season 2, which should be coming sometime this week, right? Either Wednesday or Thursday. We should be getting the tweets coming out from the official MyTeam Twitter or X page with the courtside report, or whatever they're going to call it this year. So we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for that. But anyways, that's for later on in the week. Let's talk about salary cap, right? Because this is the salary cap report after all. And I want to start by talking about something that has kind of frustrated me a little bit here when it comes to salary cap. Excuse me. And that is the fact that this morning I noticed that none of my players' salaries changed. And I had felt pretty good for the last couple of weeks about the fact that 2K does the bulk of their salary changes on Fridays and on Sundays. Now, to be fair, last year when we had salary changes take place on Saturdays and Tuesdays, we didn't always see 2K change our players' salaries on the final salary adjustment day for a given round, especially when that round was round 3. Sunday, if today is supposed to be the final day where we see our player salaries get adjusted, then today is going to be the final day that we could have seen that before round 1 of Season 2 begins for salary cap. And so maybe this is just not that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter too much to me because I'm going to be changing my lineup anyways. I don't know if you guys noticed. Not that many of you guys probably care at all. We are at 1,355 points, but our online record has not changed. We're still 2-0, and that's because we played 15 games of salary cap offline against the hardest difficulty opponent, which has been pretty fun. One of the games, I don't know if it was a glitch or not, was against my exact salary cap lineup, but the gamer tag was different, so I don't know if that was a glitch or not, but that was kind of cool. I think it would be kind of cool if I could play against my own lineup and have it say Jan Moses there on the bottom of the screen. That would be pretty sick, I guess. But anyways, we are going to be playing online today. The whole idea with me playing offline up until today was because I wanted to put myself in a position where I would need roughly 1,000 to 1,200 points of grinding online over, well, for me it's going to be today, and then on Tuesday those are going to be my 2 days that I'm going to have some free time to grind out this game mode online at least. And so I'll hopefully have one more salary cap video coming out for you guys before Season 2 begins, with me opening up that diamond option pack, because we are going to get to 2,500. It should not be that difficult at all, given that, again, we're in a pretty good place in terms of our round points. And then maybe if we're able to record a gameplay, I'll upload that for you guys. I was actually hoping I could stream for you guys, but here on the East Coast, we're dealing with the early phases of a nor'easter. The wind gusts outside are crazy, and then it's going to be raining like crazy later. So I'm kind of worried about streaming and then having my internet die out halfway through. So we may just try to get some games in, and maybe I'll record one or two of them if I can, before we end up potentially losing power from the wind and the rain. But anyways, let me show you guys my lineup, because we're going to make some changes here probably after we open up some packs. This is the lineup that I was running for offline, but just to show you guys what I want to do, my starting lineup would probably stay exactly the same. For online play today, I really want to try Keontae George, who is at 400 salary, but he comes with 15 badges. I tried him in one of my offline games. His jumper felt pretty smooth, but again, that was offline. And he moves really well. Again, a lot of these cards, if not all these cards that I'm running in salary cap right now, for the most part actually, because I don't think I had Rui Hachimura or Harvey Grant or Jabari Smith last year. But cards like James Posey, Keontae George, Josh Childress, Craig Elo, a lot of these players are players who I ran in salary cap last year. And so it is kind of nice to have some level of familiarity with them, with their animations, their jumpers, knowing what they're good at before I purchase them. Like, that's why I spent $5K on Keontae George, because I knew that would be a decent investment. And I think these are all cards, at least these wild gems rather, like, again, Keontae, James Posey, Craig Elo, Charlie Villanueva. These are all players, when we get super packs tomorrow, you guys are going to want to keep an eye on their prices. Same thing with Wendell Carter. I wish he could play the power forward position, because that would make this card even more elite in my opinion, as a Sapphire budget center who's at 500 salary with decent badges and a nice jump shot as well. But yeah, take a look for these cards in the auction house tomorrow, I guess. We're not going to keep Earl Monroe in this lineup without Henry Bibby. Let's go ahead and put Craig Elo back in here. That puts us at 9,600 salary. So we do have 400 salary to mess around with if we want to bump up someone's salary. Like, what's nice with Keontae George, that like what we could do, right? We only have one player right now who's at 800 salary, which is Charlie Villanueva. But since we have Keontae George in and he's at 400 salary, instead of me having a card like Bimbo Coles who's at 500 salary, that allows me to now take a card like Charlie Villanueva, who is an 800 salary power forward, and I can now bring in a card like Jamal Mashburn, who is my only Amethyst card, who's currently at 1,200 salary, and I can run him off the bench if I wanted to. And maybe we will, just for fun, for a couple of salary cap games online. We can see how that works for us. Another wild gem that I bought, not a big deal at all, but I do think if you can get a couple of gold cards who you can trust in a pinch to come off the bench, because injuries are a thing, and I honestly think this is more so an important tip if you're someone that likes to run with a starting 5 or maybe just a 7-man rotation. Sorry, I mispronounced that. What I meant to say was, if you're running a 5-man lineup, not just a starting 5, if your starting 5 is basically playing all the minutes, you're going to want gold cards who you can trust in a pinch. Obviously, gold cards are not going to be great at anything in particular, but if you can find gold cards that are you know, at least good in one thing, that'll be really, really beneficial for you, again, in the event that you have an injury. I got this guy, Brian Cardinal, who is a 200 salary gold card, and funny enough, I ended up selling him when the Dunktober exchanges went live, because all these gold cards skyrocketed in value along with all the other Wild Gems cards, and I ended up buying him back for a little over or a little under 2,000 MT, I think. I forgot how much I paid for him. But the reason why I got him without even knowing what his jumper is like is because he's 6'8". He can play the small forward position and the power forward position if you need it. But look at his shooting, man. 82 midi, 92 3. Then he has 3 badges, all gold, and they're all some of the best shooting badges in the game. Deadeye, Limitless, and I think Set Shot? Yeah, and Set Shot Specialist, which, for whatever reason, you can upgrade this badge to Hall of Fame on Brian Cardinal. Again, I'm not trying to make this a Brian Cardinal hype video, but for 200 salary, this is the kind of card I want to run in my salary cap lineup. So when I'm building my teams, even if I'm, building a lineup for the way that I like to play, which is with a 10-man rotation, I still want gold cards who I can trust, because with a 10-man rotation, all the players in my lineup play a unique role. And if I were to lose, Jamal Mashburn, or let's say I need more shooting, I think I may trust Brian Cardinal if his jumper is good over Jamal Mashburn if I'm trying to just take and make open 3-pointers. So maybe, I mean, I don't know if that's a crazy sense. Maybe that is. But anyways, just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Let's go ahead and we'll open up some packs here. I don't want to waste too much more of your guys' time. We have a lot of packs. We got this 90+ hidden gems card or pack or whatever for winning 50 games in the park this season, which is kind of cool. And then we have a couple of other random packs. We have this 84+ hidden gem as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to open these up. Let's start with, where's that 84 gems of the game, hidden gems, equal chance pack. We'll start with this one right here. Get this out of the way. Again, we're looking for hidden gems whenever we get any pack like this. That's a equal chance pack between hidden gems and gems of the game. Because hidden gems, as we get a gems of the game, Scary Terry, that could be a fun card. Those hidden gems could be put into the exchange to get a wild gems option pack, and those are kind of cool to me. 87 hidden gems or gems of the game. I would love for this to be a hidden gems, obviously, because getting a ruby equal chance pack gives us a chance of getting cards that we've been chasing, like Yusuf Nurkic, Austin Rivers, Mario Chalmers. Let's see who we get here. We get gems of the game, Elvin Hayes. Something tells me we're not going to use that card ever. That's kind of frustrating. 2 equal chances, both end up being gems of the game cards. Another 87+ gems of the game. Let's just get this out of the way and see who we get here. We get Kenny Carr, who I don't think we have. We don't, so I guess we'll take that. 87+. I think we got the 87+ from the wheel spin on every single Friday in Season 1, which is kind of hilarious and also kind of what 2K probably wanted us to deal with. Another gems of the game. We're getting all these gems of the game cards that I don't really care for. Okay, final couple of packs here. We have a hidden gems 84+. Let's see if this can be something spicy that we may want to either use in our lineup or potentially put into the exchange to get another wild gem pack. We get Darvin Ham. Now, Darvin Ham was kind of interesting last year, his Sapphire card. At least I think he was. We'll have to take a look at him to see. Here's a Wild Gems 84+ option pack. I don't really know if there are any cards from here I would care for. I guess we'll open it up and see. Ooh, we get Kevin Martin. Now, Kevin Martin is pretty interesting. Reggie Bullock, once a Nick, always a Nick. Let's see what Reggie Bullock looks like. 88 3-pointer. He's probably going to be a decent 3-and-D player. Let's see. 87 midi, 88 3, 79 perimeter. Man, 50 interior sucks. 84 speed is not bad. Let's see what the badges look like. Gold Deadeye. No on-ball menace. Wow. He only comes with Deadeye and Set Shot Specialist. That is very interesting to me. Okay, let's take a look at Kevin Martin then. K-Mart, you know he's going to be ass on defense, but that's fine. An 84 3-pointer. 62 perimeter, 32 interior. They're really leaning into the fact that this card can't do anything but shoot the ball. So he better have some great shooting badges. Silver Deadeye, I'm already very concerned. Bronze Layup Mixmaster. Gold Set Shot, Gold Slippery. Dude, that's kind of ass. I am not going to lie to you. Wow. Damn, I don't really know. I mean, look, I know there's a pink diamond Kevin Martin out there who looks really good. I was watching someone playing King of the Court over the weekend, and he was hitting every single fade under the sun with Kevin Martin, but I don't think I'm going to be able to replicate that with this Kevin Martin. So we're going to take New York Knick GOAT, Reggie Bullock, I guess, in this case. Again, not a very exciting card, but he is 500 salary. He has 84 speed, which is faster than Kevin Martin. And at least he has gold Deadeye and gold Set Shot. So we will gladly take that, I guess. Is that our final? Yeah. Okay, so we have our 90+ hidden gems pack. Look, there are so many troll cards, and I'm actually kind of happy we're opening up this pack. Not just because we're going to now get an Amethyst hidden gems card, which is kind of cool. But this is going to be a good example, I think, as to why, or a good, I don't know how to explain this. Opening up this pack is going to hopefully show you guys why I'm not playing in King of the Court anymore. Going from having a diamond pack for hitting top 50% to now, what is it now? Top 50% is that hidden gems 90+ pack. I just don't think it's worth it. You need to get insanely lucky if you want to get some of the cards who I think are going to be the meta definers, right? Like Alex Caruso, his Hidden Gems card is awesome. One of our losses this season was against a player who had Alex Caruso's Amethyst at point guard, and that card was an absolute menace. Like my Derrick Rose basically vanished off the face of the earth. Smush Parker would be fine, I guess. Marcus Smart, would love to get Marcus Smart. This card would be an absolute demon for us. Outside of that, no one else really on this first page excites me all that much. Maybe Zubac could be fun if he can shoot. Quickly would be fun just because I'm a Knicks fan. Yeah, I mean, look, there are, how many cards in here? There are 58. We already have 6, right? So we don't want Buddy Hield. We don't want Clyde Lee. We don't want Jim Jones. We don't want Duckworth, D Rose, or Bronny James. Yeah, there are a ton of troll cards in here, and I just feel like 2K loves to troll us when it comes to our pack odds on this channel. So let's go ahead. We'll open up this pack here, and we'll see if we can get something decent out of this 90+ Hidden Gems pack. I did not think we were going to hit the plus. I'm fine with that. I just really want to see one of those cards that we talked about, man. Give me Marcus Smart. Give me, I mean, I guess even Smush Parker would be fine. If there is a Hidden Gem center who can shoot threes, like again, I don't know if Zubac can, but I would love that, especially if that Hidden Gem center is at a 1,200 salary. Let's go ahead and flip it. Let's see what 2K is going to give us. It is the center. Don't be Clyde Lee. Don't be Jim Jones. Who is this? I think that's Dino Raja. Okay, I don't think Dino can shoot the 3-ball at all, but that's not awful. That's honestly not awful. Let's take a look at what Dino looks like. Obviously, this is not the same Dino Raja with the 7'7" wingspan or whatever he had back in the day. Let's put him in my random lineup right here. Okay, let's take a look at him and Reggie Bullock. I want to see what they look like jump shot wise. Oh, and Darvin Ham. I want to look at all these cards. I forgot about Darvin Ham. Reggie. Yeah, I want to check out Royce O'Neal at some point too. We can throw Royce O'Neal here, I guess. And then we'll get on out of here. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, obviously. So let's see. Reggie Bullock is... Oh, I thought he was... Oh, Kevin Martin was at 500. All right, whatever. Royce O'Neal's at 500, and so is Darvin Ham. Interesting. See, Darvin Ham has 9 badges, man. 72 three-pointer, but that may be greenable still. Decent on defense. 86 speed. Aerial Wizard. He can get Deadeye, which is interesting. Layup Mixmaster. Bronze on-ball that can be upgraded. That card could be fun. Okay, let's go into shoot-around. Wait, hold on. I've got to look at Dino Raja. 18 badges. D+ three-pointer is frustrating. I mean, maybe you can green a 55 three-point shot, but I feel like that's going to be really tough. 76 speed is not bad. What badges does he have? Box Out Beast, Brick Wall, Hook Specialist. He can get Limitless, which is hilarious. Post Up Poet. I love that you can upgrade his Limitless, but you can't upgrade his Rebound Chaser. What the heck is up with that? Okay. Let's go into shoot around. We'll take a couple of shots here with Dino and see, is Dino going to potentially do anything for us here? Where's Dino? At the bottom. Okay. Okay, he has all hot spots within the arc. Let's see, what's that jumper like? Oh my. That jumper is slow. Holy mother of God. Can you green from the corner with Dino Raja? Let's try with the button. Okay. I'm out of bounds. Okay, one last attempt. Okay, yeah. He's cooked. Unfortunately, Dino Raja cannot shoot, but that's kind of to be expected. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see, what does Darvin Ham look like? No hot zones. That jumper's kind of fast. There you go. Okay. Not bad. Okay, not bad. What about Reggie Bullock? So he does have the corner hot zones, which I like. Oh, his jumper is butter. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. He's really nice. We may have to try to find a place for Reggie Bullock in the lineup. And then last but not least, I just want to quickly throw in Royce O'Neal, who does not have any hot zones at the three-point line except for here, which is so random. Oh, his jumper is nice too. Okay, not bad. All right, we have some interesting decisions to make for our lineup here. I'm not going to spend too much more time in this video because we're already at the 20-minute mark. We're going to get on out of here. But we'll maybe make a lineup update video for you guys if I do a gameplay. Otherwise, I'll show you guys my lineup once we hit 2,500 points, just to show you guys what we ended up using to complete our salary cap run for round 1 in NBA 2K26 My Team. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support on the channel this season. And I guess so far this year, right, we hit 1,200 subs here in season 1, which is awesome. We're on the road to 1,300, I guess. I don't really have a timeline for when I want to hit it, because it's kind of tough to predict how often I can make content on this game when, you know, there really isn't a ton to do, unfortunately. So hoping for more change for the better in season 2. And again, look forward, hopefully, if you guys are, you know, into the longer form content, I hope you guys are looking forward to our content, or our podcast rather, coming out on Thursday night. Well, recording Thursday night, coming out on Friday. I need to go finish my coffee because I can't put together any coherent sentences right now. But again, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys conclude or wrap up whatever you need to wrap up before the end of season 1. You can see here it says last chance. Go and get everything done that you have to, including, I mean, random things like this signature challenge. I did this last night while I was grinding out one of the agendas. You get 5,000 MT, and then you get a domination MT multiplier, which is not bad. It's a full game, which is kind of annoying, but for the MT that you get, honestly, it could be worse. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.